Manchester United did the impossible. They knocked out PSG from the Champions League after losing the first leg 2-0 at Old Trafford. It was just an unbelievable game of football. PSG crumbling once again, Lukaku scoring a brace, and then Rashford, what a penalty, in the 90th minute to send Manchester United through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer deserves a ton of credit for Man United's recent success. He took over from Jose Mourinho and hasn't looked back since. I mean, the performances United have been putting in, the results they're getting in, youngsters are getting a chance. The old philosophy of Manchester United is back under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to compare Solskjaer's Manchester United with Mourinho's Manchester United. So under Jose Mourinho, Man United's dressing room was in shambles, especially in that last season. They were playing defensive football, fans were not enjoying watching the club. But Jose did manage to win a few trophies, including the Europa League back in 2017. So we're going to be comparing the team that of course got Man United through to the quarterfinals last night up against the Europa League final team of 2017 coached by Mourinho. So it should be a fun experiment. If you guys do enjoy these FIFA 19 experiments, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get this one started. So this is Solskjaer's Manchester United. To keep the experiment fun and realistic, what I've done is I've gone with the exact same Manchester United team that Solskjaer put forward in that game against PSG. So we've got Rashford and Lukaku up front, who were superb in that game. Pereira down the left as Martial was injured. Fred and McTominay in midfield, who were superb by the way. They really managed to hold their own in the absence of Pogba because of his suspension. Dalot on the right initially didn't start, but Solskjaer subbed off by, and in came Dalot and he was brilliant. Smalling and Lindelof in defense, and Smalling really pocketed Mbappe, which is unbelievable. Luke Shaw down the left as well. Ashley Young captaining the side as their right back, and David De Gea in goal. Solskjaer is definitely a gutsy manager, that's for sure. He gave Greenwood his debut in this game. Chong as well got to play. It was actually insane. I mean, credit to Solskjaer. He's giving the youngsters a chance. Gomez on the bench, Garner on the bench. This was legit the exact bench Man United went with against PSG. Actually embarrassing that PSG got knocked out, but this is Solskjaer's United for this experiment. Of course, tactics are definitely going to play a big part in today's experiment because both United teams have a very different approach to football. So this is Solskjaer's tactics: pressure on heavy touch, good amount of depth, good amount of width as well, a balanced approach going forward. Player role-wise, we've got Ashley Young captaining the side, Rashford taking the free kick duties, and of course, ice-cold veins, Rashford taking penalties as well, Fred and Pereira, taking the corner duties. Here we have Mourinho's Manchester United, and for this experiment I'm using the exact same team Mourinho fielded in that Europa League final back in 2017. So a very defensive 4-1-4-1 formation, Rashford up front. Ibra was actually injured back then so he didn't start. Mkhitaryan back then played for United, he starts out wide along with Mata on the right. Pogba actually got along, I guess, well with Mourinho back then, but of course their relationship just got worse from then on. But he starts in midfield. He actually started and scored in that Europa League final. Herrera as the central defensive midfielder. Fellaini, the tree himself, also involved in that fixture, so he starts here. Darmian down the left as the left back. Daley Blind, what a mistake Man United made selling Blind. He was superb in that game against Real Madrid. Smalling as well at the back. Antonio Valencia captaining the side, and of course Sergio Romero in goal. This is Mourinho's first team. Now I know De Gea is of course way better than Sergio Romero, but because he didn't play that Europa League final, he's on the bench. I'm gonna keep it fair this experiment. So Rooney, Ibrahimovic, Young, Martial, Rojo and Bayo on the bench as well. A couple of legends in there with Wayne Rooney and Ibrahimovic. We'll see them in action hopefully if they come off the bench. But that is Mourinho's Manchester United. On paper, it definitely looks like the better side, but football's not played on paper. We saw that last night with United beating PSG. Let's see what happens, guys, in today's experiment. I feel like this is where the game's going to be decided. Here is Mourinho's tactics for the game. A drop back defensive style, not a high line of defense, and just basically a park the bus ish mentality, a long ball approach going forward. I'm sure we're going to see a few long balls to, of course, Marouane Fellaini. So we have Valencia captaining this team, Pogba taking free kicks, Mata taking, of course, the long free kicks, Pogba with penalty taking duties, and Mata with the corners. So the game has kicked off. It's now time to find out whose tactics are better for United, Solskjaer's or Mourinho's. Of course, Solskjaer's team playing in the home kit and Mourinho's team playing in the away kit. Already we can see Ole's men on the attack. Fred heading it down to Andres Pereira. Finds Fred, who gets the shots off straight towards Sergio Romero. Juan Mata down the right now. Mourinho's men charging forward. Valencia now back to Juan Mata. This could be an opportunity for Jose Mourinho. Cross played in, and it's Rashford with the header. Marcus Rashford puts Mourinho's men into the lead in this one. It is 1-0, a fantastic header. Mata putting in a cross with his weak foot. That's actually a bit insane, but we know Ole's men do have the ability to come back from ridiculous circumstances, so I'm eager to see what happens now in this game. They're of course the underdogs in this fixture, just like how they were against PSG. Let's see what happens in this one. Ole's men on the attack. Dalot finding Ashley Young now, cross whipped in. Oh, Romelu Lukaku gets the shots off. How has he missed that? I wasn't expecting a chance here for Ole's men, but Lukaku had the opportunity to, equalize things. He really missed that, guys. That was a terrible miss from the Belgian. Here's Paul Pogba on the attack now, pushing forward. A couple of nice skill moves, but Fred wins it back easily. There you go. Ole's men playing some good football now, and they're on the attack. Andres Pereira pushing forward. Does he have the pace to get past Valencia? Cuts inside brilliantly. Beats him again, finds Lukaku, holds up the play, but Paul Pogba comes back and collects. That was a decent counter-attack, but kind of ruined there by Lukaku. Not even kidding, guys. Ole's men are playing some good football, as they might have a chance. Here's Dalot, who shoots and almost scores. Man, I feel bad for Ole's team. They should have really equalized by now. They're creating all the chances, and literally Mourinho's team is playing off the counter. Let's see what happens, though. There's a lot of time left. Romelu Lukaku now out wide to Andres Pereira. Here he goes forward, finds Fred. Cleverly done to find Luke Shaw, and here go Ole's men on the attack. Luke Shaw with a good cross played in, and it's off the crossbar. Come on. Even I feel bad for Ole's men now, man. I want to see them score. It's still 1-0 to Mourinho's men. They are hanging on to this lead. Oh, here they go again, guys. It's Andres Pereira, who's been a bit disappointing so far in this game. He now brings it inside. Still Andres Pereira. Now it's Rashford. Now Lukaku shoots, and Romero again with the save. How many chances does Ole's team need to score, man? They've been far better than Mourinho's team. As the cross goes in and Fred scores. What? How has that gone in? Fred has just equalized things. An unexpected goal. I wasn't expecting that to go in. The Brazilian Fred is the man to equalize things for Ole's men. The exact same lineup that did a miracle against PSG is doing that now once again in today's experiment against Mourinho's men. A fantastic header, and Ole's back in the game. 1-1 now, and there's still one entire half left to be played. Let's see what happens now. This is turning out to be a really interesting experiment video. I genuinely can't believe the scoreline is 1-1. I mean, Ole's men, with a considerably weaker squad based on overalls, is still dominating the game. It is 1-1, and I must say, this kind of proves that Solskjaer's tactics are better than Mourinho's tactics, at least according to this experiment. Solskjaer and his team once again on the attack. McTominay with the chance this time, but Sergio Romero makes the save. He seems furious. Here's Lindelof, the Swedishman, now finds Fred. Now McTominay in behind to Romelu Lukaku. What's Lukaku going to do here? Cuts it inside, and chaotic defending as Mourinho's men clear it away. Here's Marouane Fellaini. I don't know why he's donning the number 99 jersey, but finds Marcus Rashford inside. Rashford gets the shots off, and this time David De Gea collects with ease. Lukaku heads this one down to Scott McTominay, releases it to Dalot, back to McTominay, now in behind to Rashford. Can he get the shot off? He can. This is actually unbelievable. Ole's on the wheel. How good does it feel as Marcus Rashford scores and puts Ole's men into the lead? I genuinely can't believe they're winning this game. I mean, look at this guy, Scott McTominay balling out, the youngsters performing in this experiment as well, and Rashford with a stunning finish, and it's 2-1, and I just can't wait to see what happens ahead. Again, and they're on the attack, guys. Solskjaer's men showing absolutely no mercy, as here's Lukaku, finds Dalot, and Fred almost got there. Sergio Romero still keeping them in the game. Even with Paul Pogba in midfield, Mourinho's tactics are just not working out for United. It just shows trusting in your youngsters, playing good attacking football always will prevail over defensive football. Fair play to Solskjaer. Oh, here's Marcus Rashford now. Still Rashford. Now Chong on the ball. I'm eager to see what Chong can do. He's been brought on as a substitute. Now in behind to Ghana. Almost scored. He's again one of the academy prospects. It's actually fun seeing these academy prospects now play in today's experiment. And he almost scored. Not even kidding, guys. Solskjaer's team has brought on Angel Gomez, Ghana and Chong. It's actually unreal. They've brought on all these youngsters to play when they're only 2-1 up. Ghana out wide to Young. Chong putting in a brilliant cross and Rashford has put it in. I cannot believe this, guys. Marcus Rashford makes it 3-1 for Ole's team. And it's Chong, the youngster, with the assist. That's what Ole is all about, man. Ole's on the wheel. How good does it feel? Absolutely brilliant cross there from Chong. Left foot, Rashford with a stunning finish. And it does look like Ole's team is going to come out on top in today's experiment. Fellaini now linking up well with Marcus Rashford, who's put it in. De Gea made a big mistake there and it might be game on. Fellaini again coming to the rescue with the assist here for Mourinho. I mean, this game I guess is realistic. I mean, look at Fellaini. Great flick on. And Rashford getting the job done on the other end as well. It's game on, guys, and only about 5 minutes left. And there you go, guys. Solskjaer's team has gotten the job done. I genuinely wasn't expecting this because they were playing some low-rated players. But there you go. Tactics prevail. And of course, according to FIFA 19 as well, Solskjaer's Man United is levels above Mourinho's Manchester United. And that is it, guys, for today's experiment. Really hope you guys are enjoying these experiment videos. Let me know what experiment we should do next. Subscribe for more FIFA 19 career mode and experiment content. Drop a like in the video, that really helps the channel. And I shall see you guys next time.